Morning guys, sorry for the delay in this video and getting it to you. I'm just going to quickly show you how to draw the frame for your pinball games. You need to do 3 of these to come up with 3 initial ideas. What we'll do is we'll just work on the frames in this video and then we'll add in all the detail later. As usual, just start off with a title at the top here, and we're going to put in initial idea, and then we'll put in a 1. Right, use 2 guidelines, capital letters, think about presentation of your work. So right down here, to draw the frame, we're going to start with a crow's foot. That's how we start all our 3D designs. This line here is going to come out long, this line here short, and this line here medium. Right, with this, draw it really softly to start with. Right, line goes straight up this end, line straight up this end. Right, now we're going to do parallel with this line here. We want to join these up. Parallel with this line here, we want to join these up like so. Right, next thing we do, it gets a bit more complicated now. Going over this line, we move it up here, and you want to draw a parallel to that. Well, it might help you to move your page around. Run, pencil over this line, and draw it in there. Right, now we're forming the main box of our design. Right, if I darken this line up a bit so you can see it, and this line. Right, now what we want to do is show the thickness of the frame. So we draw inside like this and like this. Right, now we need to show the depth. So draw a line down here like so and like so. Notice these lines are parallel and these lines are parallel. Right, next thing we might want to do, at this point with your pinball, we might want to add some feet. Some of you have done some feet to it, so we can add them in simply like that. You can create whatever style you want for the legs. You might need, like pinball games have, you might want to put lines go straight up and across, and then we might want to just show the thickness of that piece of wood like so. Right, that's the basic shape of our pinball game. Some of you might not want this section on the back, so just leave that off. Just work on developing this frame in 3D, adding some feet for this video, and the next section is putting some detail on for finger joints on the corners. So what I would say is parallel with this line here at the top, get some lines coming out like so. And then what you want to do, just right, so right on this one here, all you've got to do is really mirror what's at this end. So line out, join them together, line out, join them together. Right, at this end again, copying what's here, I'm going to put that there. But when you're happy, I wouldn't at this stage, all of these lines here, keep them really faint. You can darken the lines here around this edge because we're not really going to draw anything over them. So I'm going to darken this and darken the light at the back so it's a bit clearer for you. Darken that in. Hopefully this will stand out a bit more on the camera. Right, that is your basic frame. That's where we should be starting. Okay, if you can, produce 3 of those. So initial idea 1, initial idea 2, initial idea 3, and then we'll move on in lesson 2 to add the detail in. That's where it becomes a little bit more complicated. You'll need 3 ideas. They don't all need to have a backboard. They can have different styles of legs. It's up to you, but the basic frame that we started off with a base, it needs to be the same for all 3. That's our starting point, and that's where I need you to get in time for lesson 2 later on today. I'll catch you later. Good luck.